Hello, thanks for joining us. If you are new here, thanks for being here. My name is C the Superior, and I am not here alone. I'm here with my two co-hosts. We have the great Grand Slam Pooba over here to maybe my left or your right, depending on how you're looking at it. How's it going over there?
I am doing well. I look forward to talking about episode 2 of The Boys. I'm great. How are you folks?
All right, what's up, Vic?
What's going on? What are you doing?
Ready to talk about some rock hard? That's his name.
I didn't sign up for that. I didn't sign up for this show. I didn't sign up for that kind of show.
Now we got to give Chrissy the coin.
Thank you.
Because
Love that.
That's his name. That's one thing about The Boys. It's so,
Right
how did it get to my side? I
love. I don't know how that happened, but I love that. What are we doing? I didn't even say anything yet. Not yet.
But we're here to talk about the show, guys. So this episode, we see a lot has happened. We are reintroduced, I believe, to the teen kick. Previously it was A-Train was on that team before, and a couple other ones before they kind of graduated to get onto the 7. We also see that Homelander has completely, lost his mind. He is at the funeral of A-Train. And this part was just so disgusting, because how he gonna be front row crying, and he the one who killed this man?
Right.
I'm sorry. You know what I think is so hilarious? I love that. And shout out to the team here, because we try to have pictures so you get a visual and stuff like that. But that picture right there of Homelander just describes his character in general, and totally just insane, not stable by any means. I thought the not that the funeral was funny. I don't think funerals are funny at all. But like this pastor, so I said it plenty of times here. I just want to make sure for anybody who's new here. So I'm just catching up in the last 2 seasons of The Boys. I know there's 3 other seasons I need to catch up on. So when I'm seeing this, I'm like, this pastor is he's like he's over the top for me. Yeah, but I love it. I love it though. I love it because I feel like The Boys is over the top in general. So I feel like it fit the theme. But like him doing all this stuff, and it's like a black funeral, if you will. So, they're like, step up. And if you believe and do all this, and Homelander is white as hell. Like, he doesn't even know how to do. And I feel like he's trying to like 2-step. But mind you, like how C said, he is the one who put A-Train in. The reason why he's in that coffin is, he's the reason why he's in that coffin. And just sitting there and putting up a front. I feel like everybody else felt what this pastor was delivering, if you will, except Homelander, because he has no soul. And
it was way over this. It was too over the top for me. I was just thinking, when he started getting into like the sermon of it all, in the Starlighters, they're demons and killing kids, and then he had like his the power of his voice came out. It was just too much, over the top. But we have a Silhouetted Animator in the comments. Hey, what's up going on? He says, father was mentioned in an earlier season as a predator. Oh, okay. He's not.
Really?
Okay. Very rarely are soups good in this world of The Boys. Most of them are the absolute worst. You know what? I'm not surprised, because The Boys loves to do like a little bit of a commentary on things. And, these pastors and priests are out here and being real predatory. So I'm not surprised that he's a predator as well.
I was going to ask, just for me, because once again, I'm new to The Boys universe and stuff like that. So we're talking about this pastor right here is what Silhouette is talking about, him, correct? Okay.
So in the episode, right, later we see how after the funeral, Homelander is speaking to the casket of A-Train, and in his mind, he's warped their whole relationship into something that's more like familiar, saying that Homelander himself was the brother that A-Train never had, even though clearly A-Train has an older brother. We saw him in the last episode. It's like, it's so odd where his mind goes, and him saying that A-Train was different than the others. I don't remember at any point in the series where Homelander was particularly fond of A-Train in any kind of capacity. So it's so weird how he flips things in his mind to like
Well,
whatever.
it's giving Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Oh.
It's giving Laura Loomer.
I,
It's giving
I just
people that are been. It's giving Omarosa. How about that?
Oh man.
okay.
So,
See, I understood that reference. I was going to say, I'm jealous that you two have this connection where y'all making references. I have no idea what you're talking about. I love that.
but no,
But,
like it's basically him covering up as much as possible and avoiding any type of any type of accountability. Yeah, hashtag fake news. Everything is fake news.
Yeah.
All right. Like so, like that's pretty much what they're doing. I think they're just hitting the nail on the head. You know?
So during the funeral, though, when the pastor is doing like his whole voice, power, Homelander hears a voice, and it's a woman's voice. And I think she says like, "Oh, my child," or something. I don't remember exactly.
Like my sweet boy. I heard.
Yeah, who is that? Was that the lady from season 1? The one he ended up, the one who was like mothering
might
him?
know better.
Maybe.
Let's silhouette Admiral. Who was the voice, if you remember from the funeral? Who was that woman's voice? Because it was like so oddly placed, and clearly he was the only one who heard it. But yeah, let us know in the comments. But further in the episode, Butcher, he has perfected, or what they are hoping perfected, the poison alongside Dr. Samir, who is, hold on, where's my picture of them? There we go. Dr. Samir, who is the husband and father of the lady from the last season. Zoe is the little girl's name, and the other lady who can explode people with her minds, if you guys remember her. He apparently, Butcher has told him that Homelander is the one who killed his family, even though it was Butcher himself with his little tentacle powers. It was so weird. And the fact that Butcher threatened the boys, like, hey, you better not say nothing, like not a peep, not a word, before he even brought him in there. Butcher too has lost his mind. He's like he's not as far gone as Homelander, but he's not too far off from it, man. He's gone completely insane.
It's giving Venom.
Venom?
Yeah.
How so? What?
Because Venom, like, kind of takes over the body and then and the mind at the same time of Brock. And then, mind you, he Butcher has all of these things coming out of him.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Like, his whole swag is giving Venom right now.
That's what I was wondering. Is that like taking over his mind in a certain way? Like, I don't know.
Seems that way.
Yeah. Remember last season where they had the like sheeps that were injected with V, and they had the powers, and the sheeps were like bloodthirsty and angry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's something in it that makes you more aggressive or something. But then I don't know if that's the case all the way, because Ashley, we catch up with Ashley, and she has a complete Voldemort head at the back of her head. She pulls off her wig.
Yeah. So I felt like maybe I just don't remember anything from season 4, because I was like, that's new, but maybe that was always a thing. But that wasn't always a thing.
No. She was always going a little bald. She had like alopecia from like the stress of the job, but she never had like a face on the back of her head, like in this weird mind reading face.
She got exactly what she wanted. I've never seen such a pick-me in my life. Now she got companionship attached to her. Now you got somebody to talk to. All you got to do is pull out a mirror.
You're right. You're right. She definitely needs a yes woman to her yes woman.
That's it.
But apparently this is like it's not Ashley herself who can read minds. It's the head in the back that could read the minds, and the head what it hears. It's so weird, man. It's a very strange visual of her in the car too. And it's always nice to see when she pulls that wig off and we see her head underneath. But great scene. Homelander, again, in his whole delusion, he feels alone, which led him to unfreeze Soldier Boy, right? His daddy, aka his dad, to send him on a mission to find Butcher. And I don't know. I love Soldier Boy as a character. He
Really?
yes, I think he's funny. I think he's funny. And apparently he's getting a spinoff as well. So yeah. It's like a prequel to The Boys.
Mm-hmm.
So I look forward to that, which is why I had a feeling that he wasn't really gonna go.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, it
Uh-huh.
turns out I was right because when they released back over to The Boys, they decide to test out the poison with the teen kids, whatever teenage kicks, these
Mm-hmm.
losers, and this guy in particular right here, Rock Hard, right? Which was disgusting. I didn't like this
Yeah,
character. He was
for real.
gross. He
That
was
was
nasty.
I love you know what I liked about him? So like I hear you. I totally hear what you're saying. And you're on the money with that. I just like that he was typing shit just to let people know, like, hey, I'm gonna do this, and it would be disgusting feats. Like
Yeah.
even the stuff with the so I'm trying to keep it as PG as possible on this channel. So bear with me,
Mhm.
folks. He's sitting there saying, I'm going to erupt. And you're like, oh, that's nasty. That's
Mhm.
nasty. Like, I know what you mean by that when you say I'm going to erupt. Because, like, he's not a volcano, right? Like,
Yeah.
he's part of a volcano. I'm trying to understand the science of it and whatnot. So bear with me. I just can't word it.
I
As
mean,
well.
you like what you are, bro. Don't you remember Oliver yesterday with the tingly,
The
tingly
lobster.
with the
Uh-huh.
lobster? Like, you know what I mean? He likes
Yeah.
rock. Look what he was watching. He was watching
Volcano.
volcanoes erupt, and nobody even knew he was watching porn until Frenchie was like, "Hold on."
No,
Like,
he did. And I think they turned it off for some shit like that, right? Like,
nah, they had
it
it
was,
on,
that was
man. The
Because what
whole
a
time,
nasty man. And then,
nobody
like,
knew.
He's not even a man. He's a nasty rock.
I wish they explained him a little more because why does he need that computer thing to talk? Like, what's up with that? I don't.
I mean, look, can we put the picture up one more time, please? If
Sure.
anyone can do that. Thank you. How's he going to open his mouth? Look at that. He
Uh-huh.
can't open his mouth. I
Yeah.
love that someone even thought that had the thought process to leave a computer near him so he could say, I'm going to do this. Ha, ha, ha. It's the ha, ha, ha that always cracks me up.
And does he kind of look like that thing from Thor Ragnarok?
Oh, yeah. Was it Chrome or something like that? Yeah. Well, no, you got to remember, this is the Thing's cousin. He's called. I have nothing. Sorry.
Okay, no worries. Moving right along, we have the boys again. Kamiko and Frenchie. They are the most. Well, actually, Kamiko is the most concerned about the poison. Her and Huey don't want to release it. The other ones do want to release it. I feel like what do they got to lose? They got to do something, right?
So can I ask?
So yeah,
I just want to ask because maybe I just don't remember. So, for me, is Kamiko, she's like a soup. She's a soup, correct?
Yeah, she's powers.
It would affect.
She's
It
like
would
a
affect
Wolverine.
her.
Yeah,
but it would because she can rejuvenate. Correct. Thank you. But like it does affect her, so I can see why she's concerned. Is that what you were trying to get at?
No, I don't understand why. I know why she's scared, right? But at the end of the day, they haven't been able to take Homelander out. They don't know what to do with all of this that's going on. It's just getting worse. So if you got this thing in your back pocket that could potentially take him out, why not use it to take him out? I'm not saying to spread it, wide and loose across the whole earth, but get him in a room, just like they did with freaking Rock Hard, and release it. One, two, three, release them. Like, what's taking so long? And they're forever. I feel like they're always in the room eventually with Homelander. It's like he was just around the last episode. But I guess they got to stretch it out. They got to stretch out the season. But yeah, I'm definitely pro releasing the poison to take out all of the daggone Viltrumites.
Wait, what?
I was thinking about that the other day, how similar some of these plot lines are. We got the poison in
Invincible.
Yeah, and we have the poison in this show. We have the task force in Daredevil, but we also have like this task force against the Starlighters. And this is there's a lot of crossover here.
Well, not for nothing. I mean, we were talking about yesterday, and please check it out. We did Invincible and The Boys episode 1 of season 5, and I felt like we were sitting here pretty much saying like, "Yo, some of these shows just seem pretty much connected." Because even what Daredevil is, how you was mentioned, is this this rebellious group going against, the villains. So yeah.
So we got the comments here. Silhouetted Animated says the virus will kill and nullify any and all suits. Okay, regardless of powers. Hold on, we'll get to the ending and we'll give you more on that. But okay, at the ending of this episode, right, we see because Homelander sicks his daddy on Butcher. They find Butcher. He finds Butcher. They get all of them in the room. They poison him. And he seemingly dies alongside a couple of the others in the room. But he resurrects himself or something. It's like he, at the very end of the episode, while Homelander's there crying his eyes out about his dad and how everyone leaves him, Soldier Boy awakens from the dead. So what do you think? How do you think that happens? Is Soldier Boy just like immune to this? Is it something that it's not powerful enough to take him out? Is it like, what do you think?
What do you got, Vic?
I think it's because it's like he's maybe one of the first of like yeah. I mean, look, Silhouetted Animated saying it right now. Like it's like his serum is stronger than everybody else, so it's kind of keeping him alive. Because the funny thing is, like, look, Soldier Boy looks younger than his son.
Yeah.
So like there might be something to that. Maybe the serum, the V was
stronger.
Like it was stronger back then.
Okay.
Maybe it's that kept him so pristine for so long. It might be a fluke. It might just be him sitting up for a second, and But I thought that was interesting, especially with the way like his face was bubbling up and all the other things. But
it took him out. It didn't kill him, but it took him out for quite a while. He was, incapacitated for long enough for the ambulance to show up and get into that area. So,
I mean, they had to quarantine the area. They had to make sure that it was clear and then put him in the bag and do that whole 9. So,
yeah.
But that was definitely a hook for the next episode because wow, it was crazy. But you know what I thought was interesting?
What?
When when Homelander presents Soldier Boy to his crew.
Okay. Yeah.
And
the president and Ashley.
The president gets him a drink. Right. And then the president's looking at Homelander like, hey, you want your chocolate milk? And he's like, no, I want a Manhattan. Yeah. I want a Manhattan.
Yeah, because he's trying to be big and bad in front of his father. And his father don't give a damn about him. It's like he has
and his father's looking at him like he knows what time it is. And he's just like, this little motherfucker.
This punk wanting a warm milk.
Oh man, I found this shit so funny because once again you just see how like fragile Homelander's ego is.
Yeah.
Holy crap! It's just those little moments about Homelander.
And I felt like you can even go a little bit further. So for me, I've heard of Soldier Boy. But I heard of him and I wasn't super. Thank you so much for that because I felt like I was drowning. Thank you. But I've heard of him and I pretty much heard he's Captain America. If he wasn't informed how life has progressed. And when I learned about he was the father of Homeland, I was like, oh, holy hell, I didn't know that. There's a scene here, maybe 10, 15 minutes before, the fight that he has with Butcher and everything like that. And because once again, I don't know this. So when it's revealed, like, oh, he's the father, in the scene we see Homelander and he's sniffing because he's in this chamber. I guess he's frozen because he's Captain America, apparently. But he's sniffing the belt and everything like that. I was like, what is happening here? I didn't.
He's man. Homelander's a strange man, and he just is desperate for connection. But he can't get over his own ego in order to make that take place. It's so odd. It's such an odd character.
Mhm.
But yeah, guys, that was it. Oh, we got a comment here from Silhouette Amber. He brought up something interesting about MM. So where is it? It says that crow soup had a good little story with MM. Mother's Milk was protecting her from the virus.
That was cool.
She was innocent. The other teenage kick folks had to go. Yeah, and she was giving very much like Raven from Teen Titans. The whole group is like a play off of Teen Titans or whatever, kind of.
A little bit. I mean, she had the crows and everything.
She had the crows. She was like, "Oh, I'm that's something of darkness," and yada yada yada. It was giving very much Raven from Teen
I'm not
Titans.
gonna lie. I wouldn't be surprised if later on she just shows up with a whole squad of fucking crows.
I hope so,
And
because
that's
the way that cat girl was eating her crows, that's messed up.
Facts.
That's messed up. And I'm
Facts.
trying to figure out how the heck did she even get on the teen team from if she only has crow powers? She can only.
I mean, look, she might be a human because look, the and not, you know, not to be like an animal guy, but once you start feeding them,
Oh yeah, they hang around.
they hang around. They remember faces real bad,
Crows
and
is smart.
like if somebody fucks with you, oh
Mhm.
man, the crows will attack them.
Yeah, I
The
don't
crows
know.
will and they will remember, and they are petty. Oh
Mhm.
man, like if
Mhm.
they use this character to like highlight all of those true things about crows, I think it would be interesting.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool. I don't know if we're going to see her again or not in the series. But she seemed like a sweet girl. I'm glad that
Mhm.
Mother's Milk let her live.
Yeah.
Same.
'Cause
Same.
Mhm. But that was the episode, guys. If you like the video, please like the video and join us next week for first Daredevil. We talk about Daredevil on, I believe, Wednesdays,
Mhm.
and Primetime, aka Invincible, and The Boys on Thursdays.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
check us out then. Please subscribe to our channels, and we will see you later. Goodbye.
Night, y'all.